It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center, providing big city healthcare with a hometown touch. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Monday, April 29th, 2019. It's 7 a.m.
Another beautiful morning. Another beautiful morning.
Yeah, it is. Not bad at all.
Nice and cool. Not bad. Not bad.
A little bit of rain in the area. Get to the weather here in just a minute. We just want to welcome everybody. Welcome to Down on the Corner program, brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center. Best care in the USA, right here in Mountain, Arkansas. Right?
There you go.
There you go. Be sure to check out their Urgent Care 24/7, only $69 per visit. Get started today. Download the app and enroll. BaxterRegionalCare.com. The Urgent Care 24/7. What new innovation they've got where you can talk to a doctor on your cell phone with a FaceTime type application.
It's amazing.
Only $69, and so handy for parents that, you know, the kids are sick, you got one or two kids that may be ill, and you got to get to the doctor, get to the pharmacy, stuff like this. So Baxter Regional Medical Center has designed this plan here, the 24/7 urgent care, only $69 per visit. Go to BaxterRegionalCare.com. Down on the Corner, brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center. We thank them for their sponsorship and hope everybody had a great weekend.
Just got to say good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Bob.
That's all I wanted to say.
Mr. Excitement.
I wanted to see if he was speaking yet this morning. You never know first thing.
And I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. I hope you're doing the same thing. Brewed Awakening with 3 locations to serve you. They're located in Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby. They're on 62 East Plaza and Bomber Boulevard. Of course, Bomber Boulevard will be getting busy here at 7:02 in the morning. And one of the 3 locations will be more than happy to serve you today. So stop by and enjoy Brewed Awakening coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and his staff do a great job in serving the community. And what are you drinking today? Sprite?
I got Sprite.
You got Sprite again today. My goodness.
What are you drinking, Bob? You want some water?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I'm good.
Anyway, check out Brewed Awakening. They've got mochas, lattes, espresso, black coffee, whatever you want. I'm sure they can come up with some type of new blend for you. So check them out. 3 locations in Mountain Home to serve you. Bomber Boulevard, 62 East Plaza, and of course, Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby. And our thanks to Mike and the staff for his sponsorship. Been good friends, good sponsor for a long time. So Roller Funeral Homes bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes right here in Mountain Home. Be sure to check them out for your pre-planning and talk to Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, Brad, and take time to know what's going on when the need arises. Get it done. You know, Bob had a customer one time, Dale needs to talk about pre-planning. You're right. And so we've been doing that ever since the suggestion was made. Whether it's an emergency situation or whether it's the passing of a loved one after a illness, whatever the situation may be. Roller Funeral Home right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. 29 to serve you in the state, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, over the weekend, I sent pictures and short videos of the scenery here in Arkansas to people involved in the snow up north. The response has been, "It's so green." I'll have to admit it, I take it for granted. The beauty of our area, sometimes I'm ungrateful because it's not green and warm right after Christmas. Lord, I'm guilty of taking it for granted, your blessings, you know, from the White River to Spring River, the Current River to the Buffalo River. Your creation is simply spectacular. My prayer today is you help us to always be grateful and thankful for your blessings, and that's my prayer today. Amen. Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state to serve you, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Be sure to check the one out here, right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, Brad, anybody can help you there. So, Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. And now, brace yourself.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh,
the weather.
He's been practicing.
You're going deaf.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team for all your real estate needs. Bob and Linda Zadora, Century 21 Lemac Real Estate. Buying, selling, need some property in Arkansas or Missouri. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net. They are your full-time real estate representatives. They've got awards from one end of the building to the other, and they continue to serve folks and reap the benefits of the awards for their service to the community. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team, they bring you the live shot from the White River each and every day. A little bit cloudy. You can see in the upper right-hand corner, that would be the Mountain Home area, and you can see kind of a little bit of shower activity there. This is the White River looking in from Marion County into Baxter County. The 62-412 bridge will be on the river to the left, as you see the horseshoe shape there. The clearing is the city park, the little park down there at Cotter. Part of that is the railroad memorabilia down there. They've got a train caboose and stuff, baseball field and stuff. And so the city of Cotter, and you can see the White River coming through. Beautiful shot this morning. Cloud cover throughout the northern part of the state right now. And that is brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs, go to the website, retire2arkansas.net. I need about 10 to 15 people today to log into that and check out the White River. I want to challenge my friends. Some of y'all are up there in Maryville, Illinois, maybe in St. Louis, maybe in Arnold, Missouri, could be in Fairview Heights, but I want you to log in and take a look at this, because y'all are going to be retiring here soon, coming down here, because you come down here anyway. So if you're in St. Louis County, St. Clair County, take a look at that. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team, for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. Right now we got 55 degrees in Mountain Home, 56 at Flippin, 64 at Harrison, 56 at Yellville, 55 at Salem, Calico Rock at 55, it's 54 at Mountain View, 52 in St. Louis, 53 in Poplar Bluff, West Plains at 55, Branson at 50, and it's 28 in Watford City, North Dakota. Oh, terrible. On the national radar, you can see some pretty heavy rain right now in Missouri, northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin, east and southeast Iowa. There's some precip going on in northern Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, and looks like the northern half of Indiana. Scattered showers, excuse me, throughout the south. Let me try it again. Scattered showers in the southwest part of the country, California, Arizona, a little bit in New Mexico and Utah. Anyway, we'll take a look at that radar stop in Little Rock and see what's going on. We have light to moderate showers in the state right now, affecting interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, and 555 in Arkansas. Other highways affected would be 62-412 east of Mountain Home, Highway 63 towards Jonesboro, which turns into Interstate 555, and then Highway 167 and Highway 67. If you're going to Batesville or Poplar Bluff from Little Rock, that's affected. A little bit of shower activity on Highway 65, Little Rock to Branson. And so just scattered moderate showers throughout the state right now. Nothing severe at this time. Taking a look at the state of Missouri, we'll hit the St. Louis radar stop first and see what we've got there. You can see a pretty good line of showers that comes in from, I guess it's Burlington, Iowa, comes all the way down to Lebanon, Missouri. So Interstate 70, Columbia going towards St. Louis, pretty heavy showers right now there. And Lebanon to Rolla on I-44, you got light to moderate showers there if you're heading east or west. Either way, it's going to affect that highway there. Scattered showers in the southern part of the state, north of West Plains, and scattered showers around Poplar Bluff, Cape Girardeau, Highway 67 at Poplar Bluff, Highway 160 and 60 all at Poplar Bluff. All those highways kind of converge there. Interstate 55, Old Highway 61, Sikeston, Cape Girardeau going into St. Louis looks good. I-64, Mount Vernon, Illinois, west towards St. Louis, got showers. That actually stretches from Vandalia all the way down to Cape Girardeau. So Interstate 64 affected by that I-70, Vandalia, Effingham, if you're going to Missouri or Illinois today. Now here's some real heavy showers. Let's see what this is picking up. From Clinton, Missouri to Columbia, Missouri, Jeff City, all the way back to Joplin to Coffeyville, Kansas. A little bit on I-44. Most of this is north of I-44, but south of the majority of I-70. It finally hits I-70 at Columbia, as we saw in the previous shots. And you can see the line of showers from Fort Smith back up to Batesville, southeast of Mountain Home. And so I-44, Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield, looks like it's going to be wet once you get to the state line. Interstate 70 east from Kansas City to Columbia, going to be dry, and then there it is, the rain. Forecast map. Oh, not much going on. We have a winter advisory, winter storm warning in North Dakota, which is to be expected. They're on the Canadian border. But before we went live on the air, we wanted to bring this up. I want to make sure we get the shot. This dual watch box. The lighter green in Missouri, and I wanted to bring this up because we've been talking about that Missouri River. There's another flood warning along the Missouri River in northwest Missouri, and another warning down here by Carlton, Missouri. Other than that, they got a flash flood watch in the state of Missouri, and I'll back this back up again, Scooter. So this darker green is a flash flood watch for extreme northeast Oklahoma, west central Missouri, and the eastern portion of Kansas. So, and then they also have a hydrologic outlook for the Mississippi River Valley there. 7-day forecast for us today: partly sunny, then slight chance of thunderstorms, high of 79, 20% chance of showers this afternoon into tonight. Tuesday, 40 to a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, high of 79. Tuesday night, 60% chance of showers, low of 65. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers, 78 degrees for the high, a low of 62 on Wednesday. Showers, the probability of showers continue through Thursday and Thursday night into Friday. We have highs ranging from 75, 78, 79, 74, low as 56 degrees throughout the week. So 'tis spring in Arkansas.
Bob, how does your mowers work in the water?
They swing.
Not.
This week ain't looking promising.
Just look at this.
No,
He's watering the
not
lawns. He
looking
gets
good.
those blades, just slings the water everywhere.
Not looking good.
Oh, of course, with the flood warnings and all the rain, there's no drought situations in Arkansas or Missouri, but we do keep those maps readily available. We'll check iDrive Arkansas. I need to refresh that because I don't think that radar is accurate right there. Let me recheck this. Weather radar. Oh, I guess it is. A little bit of shower activity showing up at Hardy, Horseshoe Bend, Walnut Ridge, and Pocahontas right now. Just light showers there. It's a couple swipes on the wipers, and that's about it. iDrive Arkansas showing everything in pretty good shape here. We've got a couple of water issues here around Highway 37 around Batesville. They've got them stacked here, both of them on Highway 37. Be sure to check iDrive Arkansas. From there, you can check your border states. If you're going to Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, or Tennessee. Missouri Department of Transportation, their map is covered with things because of the flooding issues right up here in the northwest part of Missouri River. And then they're watching places around Carlton, Missouri, and of course along the Mississippi River. And so the morning weather brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora. For all your real estate needs, the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Another look at the White River. There it is. Kind of grayish today with all the clouds and everything, but still a pretty shot.
Still worth going out fishing.
I don't see any boats yet.
Yeah, it was drizzling when I came in. A lot of them probably staying away.
Probably staying away, yeah. Give Bob and Linda a call, 870-405-0793, retireToArkansas.net. We appreciate their sponsorship of the weather and the beautiful live shot there of the White River. Camera's actually in Marion County. You're looking into Baxter County. The bridge is on the left. In the upper left-hand horizon would be Bull Shoals, and if you move a little bit farther to the right would be the state of Missouri. So, very good. Community calendar brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Best lunch, best breakfast in town, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11. And it's chicken fried steak day at lunchtime.
Good job.
Yay.
Good job. For breakfast, chicken fried steak, eggs, hash browns, biscuit and gravy or toast, all for $6.88. Or for lunch, chicken fried chicken. I can't even say it.
Take two.
Chicken fried steak with 2 sides, roll of cornbread. So go in there, give Amanda a hard time, get you some of that delicious homemade pie.
Had a good breakfast Saturday morning. Sat there by the Gorilla and just laid back and enjoyed the coffee and breakfast and good friends coming in.
You got friends?
Yeah, once in a while.
The Gorilla.
Oh, the Gorilla.
Yeah, that's why I sit by the Gorilla.
It's friendly to everybody.
Everybody said, what is he talking about? The Gorilla. Come by and check it out.
We have a gorilla.
You have a gorilla. I say about it all the time. Charity Car Show brought to you by the White River Lions Fund in the Sun, May 4th, 2019, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Big Spring Park in Cotter, as you see in our live shot every morning. Specialty awards by Pirate Nation Customs. Entry fee is $20. The awards for General Motors, Ford, and Chrysler. Truck, rat rods, imports, T-buckets, held in communication with the Cotter Trout Festival. Food, drinks, vendors, music in the park. For more information, call Gary at 870-453-7340, or the cell phone number is 847-867-5644. The big fundraising event for the Mountain Home Christian Academy takes place on Friday, May 10th and Saturday, May 11th. This is the Night with Your Night and the Father-Daughter Ball. Friday, May 10th and Saturday, May 11th. Tickets are on sale by calling 870-424-6622. And you've had some fun with this over past years.
Father-Daughter Ball, yeah.
You get all dressed up?
Quite a few times. Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tux or tie?
No. I'll wear a tie, but I ain't wearing a tux. I ain't
You look
going
like a
that
penguin
far.
when you do that?
I ain't going that far. I think last time I wore a nice shirt and tie, and I still wear jeans and boots.
There you go. And let's see, AARP driver safety classes for May 2019, May 4th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Eastside Baptist Church at 718 East 9th Street. For more information, 425-2929. May 6th from 9 a.m. to 1 at Maruck Family Center on Aging at 624 Hospital Drive, 870-508-3880 for more information there. May 18th, 9 to 1, Good Samaritan Society and Highway 5 South. Call 425-2929 for that program there. And May 12th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Van Meter Senior Center at 1101 Spring Street. Call 431-5775. And the last one I have is on screen. This is the Salvation Army Shoes, Socks, and Skivvies 5K Fun Run. Takes place June 1st at 9 a.m. Cooper Park. Register at 8 o'clock, race at 9 o'clock at 1101 Spring Street in Mountain Home. Early bird registration by May 15th, 12 and under $10, 13 and over $20. Registration after May 15th increases by $5. For more information, 424-5708. And this is a fundraiser to buy shoes, socks, and underwear for boys and girls that need it by the time school starts. So they get this started in June, they get the fundraiser going, they take care of buying all this stuff, and so they're able to give it to the kids early to mid-August, so they'll have some decent things for the school year that takes back up in August. What do you guys got? Anything? Bob? Stuart?
I'm out.
So
We do have 5 kids that are going to the
it's May.
freestyle state tournament this Saturday, the 4th.
Then where are you going?
And it'll be in Fayetteville.
Fayetteville, yeah.
It'll be
May 4th, right?
Yep.
Wow.
It'll be a little different. It's a freestyle tournament, so kids are doing something a little bit out of their norm, and we're anxious to see how this goes.
Yep.
Child abuse, organized.
Yeah.
We better take a break. Be right back.
Thanks, Bob.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me. When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Sports Day, Monday.
Sports Day, yay!
See, I don't get one of them whoop whoops or trumpets or nothing. Oh boy.
Oh.
Hey, this morning we've got Coach April Martin and Coach Clark Gustin from Yellville-Summit Panthers. And we're going to talk about track, but first we're going to talk about them.
Uh-oh.
And April, you're first.
Uh-oh.
April, where are you from?
I'm from Yellville, born and raised there.
Born and raised in Yellville?
Yep.
How long have you been teaching there?
This is my 5th year teaching, 4th year coaching.
Where'd you go to college at?
I went to UCA and went 4 years and then went a 5th year and got my master's, ran track for 4 years there.
Good. So then they designated you as the track goddess of Yellville.
Yeah, after his dad.
After his dad?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And Clark, you're from Yellville, I take it?
Originally from Yellville.
Okay, now you got to sit still and you got to move up a little bit. There you go.
Move up. No, originally from Yellville. Graduated there, went to school at Arkansas Tech. Came home. This will be my 5th year at Yellville. End of it.
April, what do you teach other than?
I teach math and computer science throughout the day, 8th grade math, and then computer science is all high school computer science.
Clark, how about you?
Chemistry and physics and environmental science.
And how did you get to where you wanted to be the track coach, April? Or did they just need one and you stepped up?
No, I always knew that I wanted to coach track. If that was one thing that I wanted to coach, was going to be track. And then when his dad was here, he was getting ready to retire, and he said, I want you to help me a year, and then it's yours. So that's what happened with me.
And you also coach volleyball?
Mm-hmm.
Are you the head volleyball coach?
Yes, head volleyball coach.
What else?
And I am the head junior high girls coach, and then I help Coach Hunter Sims with all the other basketball. So I do everything, I guess you can say.
Clark, do you coach anything other than track?
I coach football. I'm defense coordinator for the high school football team, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah? Have you been doing that for 4 or 5 years also?
Yep. First year I moved back. I started off volunteer coaching, and then my father retired. And then whenever he retired, I ended up taking his job. So just kind of slid right into it.
So just a family affair, huh?
Yeah.
What a deal. April, are you married with children? Or
Nope.
No?
Nope. No children, not married.
No children and not married. Well, good. Clark?
Been married for 10 years, and I've got a 7-year-old girl, Emma, and a 3-year-old boy, Boone.
Going to be athletes? We'll see.
If they take after their grandpa. I don't know if they
after
take after
grandpa.
me.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, we'll just have to see how that works, huh?
Yeah. I've got a few years, though.
One thing about Yellville that Scott and I do, some of their home football games, and last year we traveled to Berryville with them to put it on TV for y'all. Is you see a lot of names excessively. You see them in basketball and baseball and track. That's a lot of juggling for those student athletes, isn't it?
I mean, it's constant. Whenever you're at a school the size of ours, you have to share those athletes. You know, for example, I mean, one that I've got that he was able to make it to one track meet, and right now he's, you know, got the longest throw in the state this year.
Oh, is that right?
You know, I mean, it's just because he plays so many sports.
Right.
You know, JT Frazier, I mean, he goes straight from football to basketball to baseball to track, and, you know, you have to be able to share those athletes.
Is it the same way with the girls?
Yes. I have 4 or 5 girls that go back and forth between softball and track. One day they'll come to me first, and one day they'll text me and say, what do I need to run today? And they'll go to softball game. So we share it. I was the same way in school. I did softball and track at the same time all the time. So
Does it work out to where they can make the meets, or is there a lot of times that there's a softball game going on while there's a track meet?
There's lots of softball, baseball games. Senior high track meets are almost every Thursday. Junior high track meets are every Tuesday. Give or take a few meets here or there on a Monday or a Friday. So there are lots of Thursdays that we don't have our senior high kids. Or in softball, a few of mine that I have in softball are 9th graders, 10th graders that don't play very much in softball, so they'll come to the track meet. Mm-hmm. When they get to juniors and seniors, we kind of have to juggle it more of which one are you going to go. But both of us talk with the coaches before, and everybody's on the same page. He has a junior boy that has played baseball all his years there, and he comes and runs and then goes to baseball practice, and he'll be at every track meet. I mean, he knows I'm going to track first, and Coach Jones knows that he's going to track first. Same with Coach Sims in softball. He knows which ones are going to go to track first and which ones are going to go to softball first at the beginning of the year.
So you guys have to have a good working relationship with all the coaches.
Yeah.
And you've got to be willing to share, because it's too small of a school to say, nope, sorry, those are mine. Yeah. They're only going to play this sport.
No specialty sports. It's here. If you want to do this too.
We get a few that do, but for the most part, you know, they're crossovers. You know, I mean, that kid that usually he'll come out of football, he goes straight to basketball, and then has a spring sport of some sort.
One of the football players played golf this year too, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. The track team, where do they practice? Y'all don't have a track, do you?
Well, we'll split days between. We were able to buy a pole vault pit this year. There's some days that we'll bring the pole vaulters over here to Mountain Home and use their facilities and work with Coach Pierce. But for the most part, we're at the city park. That we have it'd probably be 3 lanes wide, asphalt track, and then we have a sand pit down there that we'll jump off the track into. And then for shot and disc, we actually have full regulation rings down there at the park. So we'll bus them down every afternoon and bus them back to the school.
And the city keeps that up for you?
Yep.
Yes.
That's good. Where do you do your running practice at? Like your sprints?
There on that city
relays,
park.
Down on the city park?
We actually went and painted it and striped it off. And so it's not perfect, but it works.
It's better than some small schools have, so we can't complain about it.
Well, Dale will remember this. Back in the olden days when Mountain Home did not have a track, we used to have to run our stuff on dirt and gravel around the football field underneath the bleachers. You'd have to run underneath the bleachers. I don't know how many times people forget where they were. Smack. Time for a stitch or two. Yeah. Field events. That's all over there. You say you've got pits there, and
up on the practice field at the school, we've got a high jump pit and a pole vault pit.
So there is no home meets then for y'all?
Nope.
No.
We're on the road every Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes Friday nights.
Tuesday, Thursday, Friday night. Scooter 7:30 break. We'll come back with Coach Martin and Coach Gustin from Yellville-Summit Panthers, and we're going to talk about their success of this year so far.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
We're back with the track coaches from Yellville-Summit Panthers, Clark Gustin and April Martin. And I understand y'all have had a pretty good year in track.
We've had a good year. Got a good group of kids, boys and girls, and it's been a really good year.
You won your conference?
Yes, senior boys and girls, and then junior girls and junior boys were runner-up. So we had 3 wins and a runner-up.
Who's in your track conference?
We got Hoss Hall, Bentonville, Hoss Hall, Decatur, Eureka, Flippin, and Cotter.
So Flippin and Cotter don't have tracks either, do they?
Correct.
No.
So that makes it kind of unique for those. There's 3 schools that don't even have tracks to practice on. Of course, you guys have the Yellville Park. I wonder where Flippin and Cotter. Where do they practice?
Flippin, I know, goes to the park there in Flippin. I have no clue where Cotter practices.
I think a few years back, Cotter would come over to Mountain Home some, and they, at one time, they had a long jump pit behind their school, but I don't know for sure. Eureka is the only school in our district that has a actual track to hold a track meet.
Is that right?
Yes.
Decatur doesn't have one either?
No.
Huh. Y'all have a lot of dual sport athletes. Are you able to field all events? Are you able to fill all the events that you participate?
How many did we end up taking? 48?
We took 47, 45, I can't remember. Between 45 and 50 is how many were on our bus last Thursday or
Boys
last Wednesday.
Girls combined?
Boys and girls
I
combined.
think
yeah.
we only had, 2 events to where we didn't have 4 athletes in that event.
Is that right?
So we're able to, now you've got a
That's
lot of
awesome.
kids that are doing the max. They're doing 6 events. But we're able to put a lot of kids in there, and kids that hadn't seen success all year, they were able to pick up a ribbon or 2. And it's This district is always very different because all the meets we go to, we're used to running against Mountain Home and Harrison and Branson and, these big schools.
Mm-hmm.
To where whenever we get to district, it's like it's all schools our size. And then if you're able to go and fill every event and bring a team, that big, you can usually find quite a bit of success.
Where was your district meet at?
Eureka Springs.
Excuse me. We were talking about allergies off there. Eureka Springs. All day affair?
All day. We left here, what time?
Left Yellville at 7 and got back at 5. So it was our senior high meet was a day meet. So it was nice to be able to get it done and not be dark or anything like that.
Do you have some outstanding seniors that you'd like to talk about?
I have 2. I only have 2 seniors. I have Sierra Lampkin and Cassie Jones. They've been with me as long as I've been here. I'm pretty sure both of them started in 7th grade. Cassie will be going to state again in the disc. She went last year. She was actually our first kid to pre-qualify for state. Even though she finished 3rd at our district, she still gets to go because she threw far enough in an earlier meet. So she'll get to go. And then I have Sierra Lampkin that will go in the high jump. She won it at district and she pre-qualified before district. And then she will be in my 4x1 also.
Coach, you got some seniors?
I've got 2 that have been with me pretty much the whole time, Cody Dobbs and Hunter Yates. Hunter qualified in the long jump, high jump, and the 800 meter. And then Cody was the 2 in the 400. And then both relays, the 4x1 and 4x4. And then I've got 2 which JT Frazier we talked about a little while ago, he came out and was able to get a meet and then go to district. And he'll compete really well in the discus. And then one that I added this year and was lucky to get him was Ben Riddle. He was a basketball standout for us, and I've been hassling him for months, and he's like, all right, I'll come run. And it's turned out good for him. He won the 400 at district, didn't he?
Won the 400, so he'll get to go to state and run in that.
He'll also run the 4x4.
Beat some of our kids have been running all year, been running for years, and it was
comes in and there he was.
Yeah, it's just good to see a
After
kid.
he got done, I told him, I said, imagine how good you'd have been if you'd been here the whole time. So, but those are my 4 that I've got some that are not competing at state, but
how many students are you taking to state?
We have 21 competing, 11 girls and 10 boys, and we added up we have there's 34 events and we have somebody in 28 of them, so all but 6 events there. And the boys,
where's that meet at?
We end up going to England. We'll leave this afternoon to head down to England, and it starts at 10:30 in the morning.
Where is England?
Between Little Rock and Pine Bluff.
Oh my.
Yep, so we're going to stop and just stay in Lone Oak, correct?
Yes.
We'll stay in Lone Oak, and then we'll get up in the morning and slowly make our way down to England and get ready to go run.
So you're everybody's a dual athlete, no doubt. What's next for these athletes? Are they done for the year, or is there a after-school sport that comes up after school that's out?
Well, we've got 4 of our athletes, as of right now, will be taken to the heptathlon and the DCAT, which will be, that multi-day event. They have a 2-day event.
Is that at Hot Springs?
This year it'll be at Fayetteville High.
Fayetteville High.
Yep.
Do y'all have a cross-country team also, or just distance run?
We just have track. We don't have cross-country.
No cross-country. Not yet.
Well,
not yet.
We've talked about it.
We've talked about it. Both of us feel like distance is where our weakness is in track, and that just goes with having a cross-country program. I mean, we've talked to multiple coaches, and they're like, that's the only way to really build good distance runners is to get a cross-country program. But both of us already have a fall sport, so it would be one of us giving up, either me giving up volleyball or him giving up football to start cross-country.
Or somebody else just
or
needs to
somebody
step up
else
and do it.
wanting to step up and do that.
I think Coach Jones has got some extra time.
He will next year.
Yeah.
Let's try to get him in there.
So you can get him talked into doing it?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. You've got some notes in front of you. What is it you've got that you want to talk about there?
We just have our kids that are going. We can name them off. We have, I have Casey Baker. She's a junior. She'll be running 2 relays for me. And then I also have Mariah Crispino. She's a junior. She'll be in the 2 different relays. She's in the 4x1 and the 4x4. I have a 9th grader. I will say, I think for both of us, our 9th graders stepped up. We moved them up to go to senior high district, and they stepped up. I have one 9th grader that's in 3 or 4 individual events by herself, and then 2 relays. JC Davenport will be in the 400, the long jump, triple jump, and 200, and then she will be on 2 of my relays for me. We talked about Cassie Jones being a senior going in disc. I have Ashley Kittler that'll be on 2 relays for me. We already talked about Sierra. Then I have Haley Layton. She's one of my hurdlers. She'll be in the 300 hurdles and the 100 hurdles. She placed 4th last year, I think, in the 300 hurdles, and has a chance of being in the top this year. And then I have another 9th grader, Kaylee Martin. She will be in 1 individual and a relay. She's going to be running the 800. She's knocked a lot of time off of her 800 time the last 2 weeks, so she's looking forward to that, I think. We have Janet Ridley will be in the shot and the disc.
She won both of those.
She won both of those at district. And she has a pretty good chance in the disc. Shot put kind of depends on the day with her. We feel like she's more willing to throw the disc than the shot put. Then I have 3 in the disc. I have Jordan Sin also in the disc, and then Kiara Westerholt will be on a relay for me. So that's my 11 that are going. You want to talk about your boys?
All of them?
You don't have to.
I've got Nate Butts. He'll be throwing shot and disc. He plays 2nd in both of those. Caden Curtis, which is one of our very talented 9th graders we've been able to move up. He ended up breaking the junior high pole vault record and is 6 inches away from breaking our high school pole vault record.
Nice.
And this is just his first year vaulting, so he's had a really great year. Holiday, I'm gonna mess his last name up.
Yeah, we just call him Holiday.
He triple jump. He just broke our school record in the 300 hurdles at district, and then he'll run the 110s at state. Cody Dobbs, he'll run the 200, 400, 4x1. His little brother Kyle got 2nd in the 2 mile, and then he'll also qualify in the 300 hurdles. JT Frazier, 1 shot and disc. He'll compete in both of those. And right now he's holding the number 1 throw in the state at 133 feet 10.
Wow.
And actually we have both boys and girls discus number 1 in the states right now. So we'll see. The thing with state, it just depends on how that day goes. Yeah. If they get off the bus, they have confidence, they go in there and they do what they're capable of, they've got a really good shot. I've seen kids go and throw 20 feet further than they've ever thrown, or throw 20 feet less. It just depends on what kid shows up.
Right.
Ben Riddle, which we talked about him. I've got Britton Roberts. He'll be on both 4x1 and 400 relays. Sam Robinson, he's in the 100-meter dash, pole vault, 4x1 and 4x4. And then last but not least, I've got Hunter Yates, which is one of my seniors, and he's qualified in 4 events.
When do y'all start working with the student athletes for track? What age?
7th grade.
7th grade. Do you have some 7th graders, 8th graders coming up this next year that look pretty promising?
I've got a really good little miler I'm pretty excited about, a little 7th grader. And the kid, he's no bigger than nothing, but he ended up getting third at district, I think, in the mile, in 7th through 9th grade kids. And he's got it. He's one of them that you put him on the track and you're like, all right, we'll see. Beginning of the year with 7th graders, you put them on the track and you're like, okay, let's just see what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Usually by the time they're 10th or 11th grader, I know, or Miss Martin knows what they can throw, what they can run. But this one, you put him out there and you're like, okay. So he ends up making it on the junior high relay team. And then it's like, well, I got to put him in the mile, see what he can do. And then he starts placing. And you're like, okay, this kid's going to be all right. But he ends up, by the end of the year, he was my best miler out of 7th through 9th graders. And
is it customary for the 9th grade to run with the high school?
We'll usually move them up at district time.
At district time.
Yep. Yeah. Like for me, I had, which you had quite a few girls, but like my whole pole vaulters, I had one junior and then all the rest of them were 9th graders, my other 3. And
April, you've got some 7th and 8th graders that you got your eye on for?
I was really happy with my junior high team. Almost every meet we went to this year, with Mountain Home, Harrison, Green Forest, all these bigger schools, we ended up second almost every meet. So my junior high team was really good this year. And we talked about moving 9th graders up. I only had 3 9th graders. I moved 3 9th graders up, and all but one's going to state. And so I look back and I say, well, I had 3 9th graders. The rest of them have to be 7th and 8th graders. So I'm looking forward to next year with my junior high group. And then I have more 7th graders than I do 8th and 9th graders, but I have a pretty good group of 8th graders that'll be 9th graders that'll move up next year and also help us in senior high. It's hard when they become a 9th grader because that's when they can start playing softball. So they have to make a decision. So last year I had probably 10 8th graders, and this year I have 3 9th graders. So I lost 7 of them to softball, or they just decide running's not really for them. But a lot of kids think, oh, you're just going to run, but it's not. Track's not just running. You can ask any kid and they're like, no, it's a lot more than running. It's not just we're running for punishment. You're running for something. You're running for that finish line. You're running for that first place. So,
anything else y'all like to throw out before we close?
I don't think so.
We appreciate y'all taking the time out this morning to get up early and make the trip to Mountain Home.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Hopefully Coach Jones sent you with a meal voucher that you can go turn in somewhere. Maybe not.
No.
Make sure to mention that to him on our way home.
There you go. All right. Well, we sure appreciate it. Keep us posted on how you do. I'll watch y'all on Facebook all the time, so see how that goes. And we sure do appreciate
tomorrow,
your time.
State should have live results. We'll have it posted on Facebook if it is, so they should be updating results all day tomorrow.
Well, good
hopefully.
Deal. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Scooter.
Be right back.
Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Hi, it's Bob and Linda Zadora. We're the Z team at Century 21 Lemac Realty. We'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
And we're back.
We're talking track, and we had the Yellville-Summit Panthers coaches on. We appreciate them coming over this morning.
They did a good job.
The Mountain Home boys won their 5A district Friday.
Also,
that meet was held here in Mountain Home, and I believe the girls took third place. And we want to congratulate Coach Goodwin in the gang for their successful year. The Lady Bomber softball team went and played in a tournament over in Van Buren and won the tournament, which is exciting. They will have their last home game, which will be senior day at the complex there, and they are still rolling right along. They're 17-7, and they're still messed up in a I don't know how many team tie for first place in our district or in that area. The girls soccer team went to West Memphis and beat West Memphis 12-0 in soccer last Friday. The boys went to West Memphis with them, and they won 6-0 against West Memphis. And so that's turned out real well. The Mountain Home boys went to Rogers and played Rogers, and they ended up winning that game 5-3. So that turned out real well for us. So we've had a pretty good year for spring sports.
Yeah, sound like we're coming out on top. Kids are flying and going, and
bad at all.
I'm betting pretty closely that Mountain Home will end up being the conference champs in baseball for boys, and we'll have to see how the girls come out. But their state tournament, they don't have a conference tournament anymore. They'll have a state tournament, take the top 4 teams in the conference, and I don't know where that's going to be played. But it's been a great spring sport year for everybody. So
yeah, you said they don't have a conference tournament; they just go off your regular
standings.
Play standings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
And they take the top 4 out of each, so it'll be 16 teams. There's a 5A East.
So every
West.
every game counts.
Every game counts. You're exactly right. And it used to be, in football, everybody in the conference pretty much made it to the conference tournament, but in baseball and such, we don't do that anymore. So a little bit different and a lot of fun. The boys will have their senior night also tomorrow over at McLean Park. So, and I believe the games will start at 4:30 tomorrow. So if you're out and about, come on by, and it should be a good night for softball and baseball. Depending on how much rain we get.
I was about to say, other than the rain.
Rain doesn't mess that turf field up too bad, though, so they can still play. As long as there's no lightning, they can still play.
Awesome.
And you were talking about the freestyle Flop and fling tournament.
Flop and fling. Yeah, we've got freestyle state tournament here for Arkansas coming up this Saturday. I think we got 5 kids that are going, and it should be different. It's the first time I'm going to be coaching at the freestyle side, so it'll be a little different. We're working with them, and then we're having to kind of change their minds a little bit on what's the goals and the focuses, and what are you trying to achieve at each stage, and it'll be a little different. It'll be cool to see how they transition.
Just to throw back there, the softball game tomorrow night is a doubleheader. Starts at 4:30. It'll be 4:30 and 6, give or take, and so that should be good. Let's see what time the baseball game starts. Mountain Home's 11-1. Mountain Home baseball is 11-1. So they're
doing good.
I don't remember who the loss was. I can tell you right here. Conway way back March the 6th. They lost to Conway 14-0.
Back then, you're throwing snowballs at each other. Cold weather.
Yeah, the way our fields are. The Mountain Home boys play Nettleton tomorrow at 4 o'clock. The girls also play Nettleton. The Mountain Home boys have another game on May 3rd where the girls softball team will be finished after tomorrow night until they go into state tournament time. So that's all I've got for sports this morning.
That's it. Well, you got another 3.5 minutes.
I think Dale's going to talk about allergies.
Well, y'all were talking about this allergies. Throw this up. I just found this sitting over on the side while Bob was interviewing the guests today. Right now, your top allergens are oak, mulberry, and walnut. Yesterday was a 10.1 high allergy day. Today is a 7, which is a medium. And the 5-day forecast for now, they're saying, is for today, we're going to be at a 7. Tuesday, a 3.7 because they're anticipating the rain. But Wednesday's a 9.4. Thursday's an 8.7 and a 9 on Friday. I'm going to add this to the weather throughout the week so we know. But right now, the current is a 7 predicted for today. Oak, mulberry, and walnut will be your high allergens for today in Mountain Home.
There you go.
Never had to deal with them before, but boy, it's tough this year.
Well, over the weekend I mowed, I trimmed some shrubs, got the chainsaw out, and of course yesterday afternoon about 4:30, coughing, sneezing, eyes are itching, all this stuff. So best thing for me, I just get in, take another shower when I'm done, and wash it all out, and I'm fine. But
I don't know. Mine didn't start till it was quite a few years ago, but allergies never bothered me, and all of a sudden I get hit one time, and man, it was vicious. I ended up doing the allergy shots, though, and that helped tremendously.
Really?
It really, really did.
Just got a video on the iPhone from my son Caleb in Watford City, North Dakota. He's on his way to work. He's driving in the snow. I mean, it's
good. Well, you could have been in Chicago driving in the snow yesterday.
Well, I think
the day before.
didn't they have a baseball game interrupted at either Sox or Cubs due to snow and stuff like that in the northern part of the country? So,
that's crazy.
So, and you say the Bomber baseball team's 11-1, could be conference champs, huh?
I look for them to be.
That's good. That's good.
Might be wrong, but I look for them to be.
Scooter, tell us about this freestyle that's coming up Saturday.
Saturday.
Are you going to Fort Smith?
No, Fayetteville.
Fayetteville, okay.
Be at the Fayetteville High School.
I mean, the difference between the freestyle and the other. I know we got just maybe 2 minutes to go.
One's WWE, and one's Roman Greco.
You take a lot of your rules and regulations as far
throw
as
them out the
having
window.
To be nice to the other person and throw that out the window. Yeah, you're no longer responsible to bring them down in a nicely fashion. I mean, you're tossing, you're throwing, you're
anything goes.
Almost.
90% anything goes. Yeah. Okay.
It'll be different. It'll be cool. It'll be something anxious to see.
See how it works.
You going over?
If the weather's nice, no. I'll be right here doing what I got to do.
He's got to mow. He's going to miss his little buddy.
You'll know that you're at the right place because there'll be 17 ambulances parked out front.
It's not that bad. Wrestling's still one of the safest sports. It's just
we're getting some sunlight now. Can we look at the White River real quick and close the show with the White River? Perhaps there it is. Brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. The Z-Team. Time to go. Back tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.